Oh, hey there. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I truly believe you're meant to be here. So hit that subscribe. I am training for my third Ironman. I'm trying to beat my best time, which was also my very last time a year ago. Well, only 6 months ago, but here nor there. I'm trying to beat that time by 3 hours. So I'm motivating you through my training of Ironman as a 40 something plus 200-pound cancer survivor, pulmonary embolism survivor woman out here trying to motivate whoever needs the motivation for whatever they're doing in life. And to remind you to not let your I want to's turn into I can'ts. On Mondays, we go over what we did for the week. So let's go over what we did last week. Last Monday, I went for a swim. I had 2,200 yards. I'm going to see if I can remember what this swim was. Mondays have been zone 4 crazy. So it was a zone 4 something. I know that because I did a zone 4 today too. I'm recording this on a Monday, but I'm going to post it today also. I also got a just 1 mile run in. I've been babying some blisters on the bottom of my feet. So yeah, I think that day I was definitely feeling like I only needed 1 mile on the dot with that. Tuesday, we got a 4 by 10 minutes zone 4 on the bike. Holy cow, that was tough. 10 minutes at 200 watt power area 4 times with only, I think it was 2 minutes in between break. That's tough. I'm getting stronger on the bike. I didn't hit them all spot on, but it was pretty darn close. So I'm pretty proud of that. And then I did a 3 mile run. It was just a streak run, not any kind of workout. So I just went out kind of for a little joggy jog to get it in. Then on Wednesday, we had a fartlek run. I ended up with 6 miles. I had 3 minutes on at zone 4, I believe, because I was rocking out an 8:56, 8:51, 9 minute, 8:58, 8:58. And that last one was a little slow. It was a 9:12 pace. So 3 minutes fartlek. I think they were a 6 by 3 minutes. Those were tough. It was hot. I was tired. I was still babying these blisters. I'm trying to figure out. The one I think is pretty much healed, but it's kind of callousing a little bit, which scares me. But I have one that's like right here on my foot. So it's right along the edge. I am going to pick up my new shoes tomorrow. I was a little picky. I went into the shoe store and they only had black in mine. So I had them order me or get from another store. They actually just moved them from another store. The Mach 6 is in a different color. I didn't really care what color other than black and white. I probably would have taken the white ones if they had white ones, but I don't really like black shoes. On Thursday, my blister was pretty lit up. I was supposed to do a easy ride, just an hour, low heart rate, spin my legs out, but I didn't want to push the blisters. I kept with my run streak and went out for 2 very slow miles, trying to make my feet too sweaty or pick up the kind of cadence, because when I start to get faster is when it's pushing on those blisters. I really do think it's my shoes, but we shall see because I haven't had blisters up until a week or so ago. It could also be the heat. So now that it's starting to get hotter and I'm sweatier and the rubbing and all of that, it could very well be that. So I did skip my ride on Thursday and just had a streak run. So kind of a restful day. Thursdays are usually easy days anyways, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays for me are my tough workouts. I do a tough swim on Monday. I do a tough bike on Tuesday, a tough run on Wednesday. Friday, I had a low heart rate, easy run, ended up with 5 miles, an hour 03. I'll take it. It was good. Like I said, still babying the blisters. They were getting a little bit better, but then they acted up again when I did my long run yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see how they go. On Friday nights, hubby and I like to swim together. So we go to a pool that's like a half hour away from us because it's what's open on Friday nights in order to go swimming. Plus, there's a cool poke bowl place nearby. So we go to dinner afterwards all the time. And we went to that pool and they were experiencing some kind of maintenance issues. So we weren't able to go to poke bowl. It was sad. But we did. We weren't able to swim or go to poke bowl. I was sad about not swimming too. We didn't go to Poke Bowl either. We decided to just pick up pizza and take it back home instead of going to Poke Bowl because we weren't quite hungry yet. Because on the way to swimming, we picked up a snack because we were like, oh, we need a little snack before we jump in the pool so that we have some energy. And then we get to the pool and it was closed. And so we were kind of full. So then we went shopping. We did go to TJ Maxx. That was my Friday. I only had the easy run in the morning and then no swim at night. So I missed a bike and a swim last week. That's okay because like I said, it's technically race week this week, so it's kind of a taper week. Speaking of missing stuff, I also cut my bike short a little bit on Saturday because we were celebrating Dad's Day on Saturday. I ended up with an hour 45, still a pretty long ride, and I got all my pushes in. So I was supposed to do 2x18 at zone 4, 2x10 minutes at zone, I think it was 2x10 minutes, somewhere along those lines at zone 3, with like 5 minutes rest in between. And then I was supposed to just spin out zone 2 for 58 minutes or so. So I only did like a half hour of the zone 2. So I still got the gist of the workout. And like I said, it's race week, so it was good to. And then afterwards, I did a 2-mile transition run off it. I felt pretty good during that run, even though it was like hot midday. It felt good off the bike. I'll take that. I hope it stays like that for my longer bikes too. And then Saturday we went and celebrated Dad's Day. We went shoe shopping. We went to the shoe store. What else did we do? You just got the vlog for that, where we met up with the hitchhiker, or not the hitchhiker. He's a hiker, but we hitchhiked him somewhere he needed to be to get back to actual hiking the PCT through trail. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that one out. But we stayed up late at night, and hubby and I like to play this game called Rocket League. It's essentially soccer with race cars. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not really a video gamer, but I enjoy that one because I can figure it out and I know how to play it. I'm not good at it. No. Anyways, we stayed up late, 1 a.m. And then I woke up sort of at regular time, like 7-ish in the morning. And so I didn't get a lot of sleep. And so going out for a long run on Sunday, I was just tired. And then we didn't get, because we like kind of just piddled in the morning, we didn't get out for a run until like 11:30 noon. So like it was tired. I was hot, but I got it in. I had a couple pushes during it. They hit sort of in the mark, but I didn't feel like they were super important. And then I didn't want to bother my blister. My blister started acting up again because I was sweaty, because it was hot. I was tired. I really felt like something. I was so tired. I was like a hangover, but like just a sleepy hangover. So I did end up with a little over 6 miles an hour 10. I'll take that. Yeah. So overall, I had like a lighter training week, and I'm going to do it again this week because this coming up Sunday, I'm doing a half marathon in Tahoe. They drop you off at the top of the hill, and you get to literally like run downhill for the first like 3 miles. So it's kind of nice. There's some uphills too involved in it. So it's not all downhill, and downhill is tough. So I've done it the last 2 years. So I hope to beat my time of what I've done the last 2 years, but with the pace that I'm kind of leaning toward right now, I might get my all-time PR for a half marathon. Also, it will be my 10th ever lifetime half marathon, which is kind of cool. I started doing them back in 2008 because I did my first marathon in 2009. So that I might have done it that same year, 2009, but just earlier I did a half marathon for training for it, and then did for my first marathon soon after. So somewhere in the last, 15-ish years, I've run 10 half marathons, and that's just road ones I'm counting. I'm not counting. I've run some half marathons and Spartans and stuff like that, but this is just straight out counting as just a half marathon label. So it will be my 10th this coming up Sunday. I'm super excited about that. So that's my week of training. I'm here to motivate. I didn't get a lot of vlogging in. We went to see a movie yesterday. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon. I loved it. They stuck along the storyline of the cartoon. So if you love the cartoon, you will love it. I cried. I laughed. It was very well casted. The cast in it was amazing. The young man that plays Hiccup, the main character in it, looks exactly like the cartoon character. That was crazy. But yeah, go see it if you want to. We did that for Dad's Day. Ate a lot of popcorn. What else did we do? We went out to eat after, so I didn't get a lot of content yesterday, but what I did get is here now. I love you. Check that out, and I'll check in with you soon. Oh, hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I believe you're meant to be here, so hit that subscribe. We're going out for a Dad's Day run. Say hey, hubby.
Hey, hubby.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads, even though you won't be seeing this till Monday. I got an hour 10, mostly zone 2, and then 3 by 6 minutes at zone 3, so I should be able to get that 6 miles in. I will check in with you throughout. I'm 40 minutes in, or 48 minutes in, so well over halfway. But just one push in. I got 2 more at 6 minutes. It's hot, they're hard. I'll check in with you at the end. Definitely an ouchie with a smile day. I got some new headbands from Junk. I'm gonna wear one of the other two next week for my race, so I'm gonna hold on to that one. But it's Ashley, I don't remember her last name, but she's the sponsor of it or maker of them, or anyway, she's an ultra runner. And I didn't know her before, but she's a smiley girl like me, and the other two have smiley faces on them, and they said, smile, you'll run harder. So those are perfect. And this one says, you know pain, which was a reminder during this one, because this one hurt. My stomach's bothering me a little bit, and then it's just hot, and I didn't get good sleep because we stayed up playing video games, so I just feel like boo-boo. So I'm gonna hide in some air conditioning somewhere for the rest of the day because on this. I did still get my 6 miles in, just over, and so it was like 11:26 pace. And those last couple pushes were hard. My blister is mad again. I was like, oh, it's gonna be good, because it was starting to callus a little bit, and no, I can definitely feel it today. So yeah, other than that though, that's what we are gonna go do. We're gonna go see a movie for Dad's Day. We're gonna go see How to Train Your Dragon, the live action, and yeah. Whew. I'm almost home. I'll check in with you guys later.